what I am seeing here is, okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this right there, part of these edges, when it gets smoothed out, it gets flattened this way. So I am going to have to undo that. And we're going to have to go in here and probably we're gonna test this out with a couple different ones. All right. Okay. I see what's going on. I had these edge loops right over here. So now I didn't have it on. Well, it looks like I probably have it on all of them. So it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass than what I thought it was going to be. But although I have to deselect all these, if you think about it this way, is that I'm really only deselecting one instead of having to select all of these little loops over there. This is just one of the things that can kind of be boring with this particular object, or with just texturing and modeling and stuff like that. One of the many things that I think you guys have realized that it sometimes is fun. And I deselected that one. There we go. But other times it is a pain in my tuchus. And I'll probably have to do it on the same side instead over here. Isn't this fun? Oh, good thing I saw that. I missed a couple that were selected. They probably got deselected somehow. I'm gonna go ahead because I don't like the fact that all these got deselected. Either they got deselected or they didn't get selected in the first place, but we will see. If I see a lot more of these as I go, I might I think maybe I just missed a couple of them. So if that was the case, I probably would have had to go through it again and select the right ones and all sorts of crap. It's the old saying. It's better to measure twice than it is to cut twice. Alright, so I think that's all I have for this part. But just to be on the safe side, we're just gonna quickly go over these, make sure that it was just me not selecting something right off the bat, and it wasn't me deselecting stuff. Because if that was the case, it quite possibly might have deselected some other things down over here also as well. Okay, so there we go. Now we go, throw it on there, bam, render it. I'm not going to have the edge bleed anymore. At least I shouldn't. If I do, then I'm going to have to go over one more step. But nope. As you can see, it's got a nice brown, actually a pretty decent brown to it. That's shaping out pretty good right now. Pretty excited. Alright, so what we're going to do, now that looks really nice, we're going to go ahead up here and I'm going to apply it to this thing up here, and then I'm going to apply it to this whole object and this knob and this object right here. I think that's it that I have for the basic colors. There we go. Bam. It's right there. Alright. So, what I'm going to have right here is I am going to see where that is the close plate. Alright, see? Close plate. The screws, aiming top. There we go. I'm going to turn this down to 1 right now. And what I'm going to do is going to be pretty easy. Select this object, faces. I'll do the same thing as I did with the other one. So I'm going to select, but I'm going to make sure that turn this down a little, make this a little smaller. Alright, so now with the live selection tool, sometimes what I like to do is kind of like when you are painting inside Photoshop and you're making a nice big brush stroke and or your erase stroke and you accidentally select something or erase or paint something where you don't want to, and then you get over it and then it's like, oh, I totally messed up everything I did. So I like to just select, hold down shift, get a good amount of painting or selection going on. And the problem here, we'll go ahead and turn off the camera body. Turn that off. There we go. So I can look underneath it. And we're gonna keep going. Alright, so what I did is I turned off the camera body so I can just see what's going on, because this is a interesting thing. So there we go. Bam, bam. And I don't think I have anything weird selected, so we're going to look again before I do something stupid like I did last time. Alright, there we go. Throw that on there. Bam! Now, I believe that it will render the camera body. Let's take a look at this. And that's looking pretty decent. A couple things that I might actually end up doing here is I might add some bumping right here. I might actually make a second brown for this thing and make this a little bit lighter, just a tiny bit, and that's going to give it, let it break it up a little bit. Okay, cool. So on this faceplate right here, I'm not going to worry too much about different things. I'm going to probably go into try to do something really fancy with the textures where I can get the because there's the striping on the actual sticker is very reflective, so I might end up making a very complex texture for this, and where I'm going to make the faceplate have a a um a reflective silver, and then I'm going to do work with inside Photoshop, and then I'm going to make the reflective part be have an alpha, and then I'm going to place it on there. And so what's going to look like is that it's going to go ahead and have a reflectivity to it. What I can do for the body top part right there, we're going to go ahead and make some bump map, and I might turn that into a diffusement map. That's going to the bump map is going to turn to give it some more texture to it, just like it does on the body right here. For the stripes right here that are on the actual knob, and the little icon right here, that's going to be a bump map right there. Again, I can make it into a displacement map if I want to. I'm going to add some rivets tomorrow. And then the sticker on the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait on that one a little bit more, and I'm going to do it tomorrow. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get this sticker to work correctly how I want it to on the front, and if I can't, if I can, then I'm going to try to do the same thing with this side sticker too. And I'm also going to add the geometry into like right where the open lock thing is. So I might add those little pieces of geometry in there too. I might actually go ahead and move the screw over there, because I don't feel like digging too much into it. That's a lot of detail. So I can just put that screw down over there. And if I wanted to, I might bring this screw down a little bit as well. I wonder how far down I can bring that screw. I might have to do something along the lines of what I did with the other ones, where I just shrunk them down so that they are going to break down. Because otherwise I would have to, if I wanted it to be in a whole lot right there, I would have to do the same process I did right there, and I'm okay with not doing that. Alright, so we're going to go over the bump mapping tomorrow, get the stickers, add those little dots right there. I'm going to probably try to add some wording or something like that, some texture right there on the actual thing. This I can make this real fast. We'll go add some reflection to it. Throw it on this object right there. Take a look at that. That's pretty easy. Bam, that's fine. And then the inside right here, I'm going to make it into another texture itself too, with a bump map. So, because it has all these little ribs right there, so I might go ahead and have like a bump of rings that are going to go around this object. Alright. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, but that's it for today. And tomorrow we're going to finish up with the more advanced texturing objects, or adding the bumps to them. Alright. Turn off this